All right, welcome out to the range. The birds are starting to chirp because it's getting dark on us. So we just recently did a video about go buy a gun. I cannot tell you where to go buy a gun. I can just tell you there's a lot of reputable big box stores, little box stores, mom and pop stores, things like that. Okay? I would suggest you do not mail order your first gun. Can't tell you where you could do that, but don't do that. Is your first gun, you need to be able to get your hands on it, look at it, see it, know exactly what it is and what that you want to buy. You need to start with knowing what you need to buy that gun, the right amount of money, whether you have to have a safe at home, whether or not you have to have gun locks, etc., etc. Research the laws in your area. Oregon has a law that says I have to have them unloaded and locked up and stored separately in my house. That being said, make sure you can afford the right accessories with it. Let's say you want to buy a rifle, a deer rifle. Almost all bolt action type deer rifles come without sights on them nowadays, which means you need to buy a scope to put on it. Which means that's another, for a good scope, and this is my idea of a good scope, that's another $500 to $600. You could spend up to $2,000 probably on a scope. So make sure you have the money also to buy the accessories, because nobody wants to go buy a brand new gun and have no sights on it and you can't go shoot it. Go to somebody that can help you put that scope on it, bore sight it for you, get it set up. Talk to friends about where did they buy their gun? Who do they trust to be able to not do them dirty at the counter and give them what they need, but not oversell them, not see a big customer come in the door, so to speak, and give you a bunch of stuff you don't need. If you're buying a handgun, you probably need a holster for it. That's a whole nother option, another story. And we're going to try to do some videos on what your holster is and what you want it to do. So, yes, go buy a gun. And you start with learning the laws, the right ID, how much money you need. Do a little bit of research on where you can buy them in your area. And I can't tell you any place. Find where people trust that the salesmen are going to do right for you and where you can get the one you want, and know what accessories you need to buy with it. It's not just ammo. I hope this helps you out a little bit. We're going to have some videos coming up on holster selection, different types, etc. Thank you. Always go out and train, prepare, have enough money to buy ammo for that new gun you're going to get, so you can always be the best prepared for the worst case situations.